Are you ready to watch lady lovers burn for each other?
What I need is someone who is also excited to see me and then ask the questions.
And I need to feel more supported.
Oh, fuck. Sorry, it was a typo. It's meant to say burn it all down in front of each other. If yes, continue with this episode of Rehashed.
You want the trash? I got it all for you. Let's rehash the MAFS together. A sassy hole that only speaks the truth. Nobody gaslights you better.
Hello, I'm Wilko, the self-proclaimed daddy of trash, mess and drama, and I'm back for another episode of MAFS UK with three couples making their final decisions. It's season 10, episode 33. And when we get to the final decision part, I'll break it down into couples so you can skip whoever you like. Just look for the chapters below. First, though, it's moving out day, and yes, they're all free from that love lab rat maze, but it's been all in the name of science. I'll take that one again, and I promise I'll not laugh at some stage.
This feels like our first home, doesn't it? Like we've had.
Hey, do you think the other couples are secretly hating John and Abi because of how much great time they've had? They're actually going to miss this place. Like, how many couples would be walking away with just regular PTSD instead of like fond memes for life? John and Abi's goodbye actually feels genuine, and maybe I believe it's real. Sure, it could be the Kool-Aid, probably. But let me feel some hope. Reiss is buzzing to get out, and Leisha is very sad. She says, he is my person. Oh, Leish. For all of her hingeless behaviour, I've actually become quite fond of her. I mean, she's crying on the bed and Reiss is like, all right, let's wrap up these emotions. I can't have any of these emotions in my face right now. I don't know what to do with them because I'm a robot. Just let her be sad. It's nice to be missed by someone. But don't worry, I'm sure she's cut some locks of your hair just to keep in her journal.
He's my best friend, so it's sad. If Reiss doesn't want to renew the vows, my heart will be broken.
And I fear that is the reality we are barreling towards. The lady lovers must be stoked that this is coming to an end and the pretending can be over. What? Oh, wait, they're arguing about the same thing, the double standard. Oh, God, here we go again. Leigh keeps saying, if you think there's a double standard, you know the type of person I am. Yeah, well, the same rules apply to Leah. If she gives you the trust, you got to give it back. Double fucking standards. Is this one dense as well?
Yes, the things that you said in the beginning made me uncomfortable, especially, again, after partner swap. You told me that Leisha was flirty with you.
Not on that weekend.
Yes, you did.
I love how Leigh demanded a yes or no answer from Leah, and then she gave it. And then when Leah asks for a yes or no to a question, Leigh arcs up. It's insane behaviour for you to really want to die on this hill.
You fucking told me that.
No,
and you said she's done that before. So don't try and act like I'm fucking going nuts with Leah. Don't fucking do that. You're making me look like I'm fucking nuts and you know that I'm not.
This is what I'm saying every time with you.
Is Leah too familiar? Yeah, certainly for Leigh. Did you bait Leisha for a kiss when, if the tables were turned, it would have sent Leah to walk the plank? Abso-fucking-lutely. And don't carry on like you're above this and make it sound like Leah's trying to, make it about something it's not. I know we come for Stephen for deflecting, but this is actually incredible for our final episodes.
Do you know what? I've overreacted the whole fucking thing. There's not been a single situation that you've ever stepped out of line or nobody else has ever stepped out of line and I've had no right this whole fucking time.
You've overreacted now.
You've behaved a certain way towards her knowing that she flirted with you.
No, I haven't.
Do you not think that that's disrespectful?
And she walks out after dropping her final disrespectful in the apartments. Oh, the memes. Just like John and Abi, right? Great times. There is no evidence that Leisha and Leah did anything. Is her version of banter with friends too flirty for you? Sure. But I look at Leah and I'm like, well, in my friendship group, we would say things way worse. I think she's just having a good time and you screaming disrespectful in your haunted doll voice doesn't make it so. Actually, why even go to the final vows? We all know the answer. We know what's coming. Hey, before you and I go too deep, have you liked this video and are you subscribed? Just double check. Also, if there's a hype button there, just swing it to this blue-eyed boy. That's me. I'm sure I'm not the only blue-eyed white boy on the internet. You know what? Let us stick to the lady lovers and get it out of the way because I can't turn away from a good train crash. They return to their respective homes of Thornby and Essex to spill their version of the tea with their loved ones. Leah is like, Oh, we didn't need to leave on a bad note, as if it was all Leah's fault. Side note, Leah is dressed like she is the 2025 version of a Salem witch. And don't even get me started on what Lee's wearing. Well, I mean, what is happening? Leah is saying, I can't tell. Is it me? Is it Leah? Oh, no, it's you. Leah has crossed your boundaries for sure, but your boundaries actually mean shit when you get to do whatever you like. Leigh, you just don't trust people, and until you therapize the shit out of your life, this is your future. On repeat. And the producers, oh geez, they're working overtime in these final episodes. They get great shots of Leigh in slow-mo, looking at cute 4x6 prints of them. Oh, they're the happy times. There they are. Oh, and Leigh's doing the same. Not once have I ever sat on a bed pondering my future looking at photos. But this is what reality is. Reality. For the final vows, Leah has gone full ice cream puff shoulders, and Leigh is dressed, this is like a fashion journal now, and Leigh is dressed for a wedding, but also like a funeral with a touch of black. In fact, it's a huge bow tie, and do we think Leah wants to finally unwrap this gift? I'm going to say no. On initial walk up, there are some smiles from Leigh, but Leah is here to burn it all down, I think. She's not here to fuck around. Leigh starts out as expected, fond memories and moments with Leah.
I care for you and love you in many ways. However...
Oh, and there it is. The dreaded however. Well, we say dreaded, but we knew that this was coming. They knew.
Your behaviour, jokes and remarks towards other women only ever caused me to be more closed off. If this hadn't have happened, I feel I may have felt more comfortable to let my guard down.
Disagree.
I also disagree. No matter what Leah did, you were always going to act like an injured bird trying to bite anyone who attempts to help you because you've done nothing to fix your own issues. Also, such legalese. Oh, the legal speak. What did she say? If these things had not happened, I may have been able... Oh, my goodness. If and may. You clearly don't even believe what you're saying either. I also love when the other party heckles back. I don't think you're meant to heckle, but it's fun when it happens.
Because of these reasons, I've decided that I no longer wish to continue the marriage.
Oh, and now we just take some time to swallow all that was, and we wait for Leah's rebuttal. Hey, do we think that Leigh went into this thinking she was going to have like her epic fuck you moment to the serial flirt who disrespected her the whole time? Wait, actually, did she say her favourite word in the speech? Oh, I must have missed it. I don't have time to rewind, so let me know in the comments if she did say it. It feels like a missed opportunity if she didn't. Leah also starts soft, but we know where things are heading. Train crash. She explains that Leigh's past relationships have caused all of this mess, and I tend to agree. A big part of it is because of that.
I often felt like I was being managed, not met. You're quick to critique, and I often felt like I was under scrutiny. One day distant and guarded, the next day you're more open and tactile.
Okay, so it sounds like what we saw in the edit was pretty true to life. She was more hot and cold than, I've got a secret Stephen.
Leigh, I don't want to be led on, kept around just in case, nor do I want to be made to feel like I'm constantly on trial.
Okay, good stuff. Bring in the legal gear, you know what I mean? Like, make it really hit home for her.
You said you didn't want to lead me on, so it's time I stopped following.
Okay, well, that was a lot for us to swallow, but let's look at the bright side of life. They have both chosen to bail on this ship that sank, I want to say day 2. You know, they've been in a life raft for pretty much the entire experiment. Leigh is very unimpressed with the whole managed comment.
Do you not think it's a little bit insensitive if I just want to know the ins and outs of what happened? That's an insecurity in me. So as a support,
at the time,
and I have.
You didn't at the time. What I need is someone who is also excited to see me and then ask the questions.
And I need to feel more supported.
Oh, fuck, okay, it's all coming out now. Look, I'm sure we missed many an excellent argument. Nobody wants to come home to someone, though, who is already mad about something they've made up in their heads. I would bet money that's what Leigh was like, screaming, "Who is she?" as soon as Leah walked in the door. It is wild that Leigh wants more support. I mean, you would work to overcome whatever issue, a communication issue or something worse, just to repeat it a day later, and then also sometimes deny that the chat had even happened. I don't know what more support you wanted.
And if you weren't a closed book, maybe you would have got that from the beginning.
Tried.
Did you?
Okay, so I guess this is, you know, get together and say all the things we've said during the season, but more hurtful and like more cutting until one walks away. Oh, and there it is. Leah is the first to bail. Okay, classic. Leigh says that she's shocked claiming things she heard today she has never heard before because Leah has never said them, and maybe there was stuff that was edited out. But for what we watched, these things have been said many times. Oh, and I think this is the biggest lie.
And I know what I want from a partner.
No, you don't. You have no idea what you want, and you'll constantly move the goalposts on the next one you date. Oh, and there we go. Just another couple headed to the MAFS couples in the sky that didn't make it. Yeah, I'm sorry, little Timmy. Yeah, they had to go away to a farm. But that's okay. You know, they're going to have plenty of room to run there. Over with John and Abi, the Welshman is saying that he is thinking very hard because they've not had any conflict. And actually, this is good for me to know that at least they can acknowledge that everything has been a little bit too perfect for them. But let's be honest, we know this one's going to work out just like we knew the other one was going to end. Abi's mum has really put on a spread for the cameras. Look at the little finger singers and the treats. Yes, I'm focused on the table offerings. If you want a recapper that isn't distracted by food, I suggest you go elsewhere. It also does seem like Abi is scared how much that she's into John. Because when this is all over, he could actually turn out to be a giant monster. Like, we don't know. Imagine if John has manipulated us all along. Like, not even low key, I would love that. Just for the TMD. Now, do we really need to dissect the vows for John and Abi? They really don't go that long, and at no point does the happy music drop into despair piano. They are kind and loving to each other, and you won't believe they decide to stay TV married.
I missed you.
You missed it too. Let's just do life.
I'm ready.
I feel amazing. This is the perfect way to end the first chapter of our journey.
Imagine this though. It goes to black. Boom. Drone. And it says 2 months later. And then it's one of them walking into frame, sitting in a chair. I've got it all ready to go. Sitting in a chair, taking a deep sigh, and them talking about how the other one went on holidays with Juicy Roo. Yeah, I'm a bad human, but that would be really fun for me. Anyway, I guess that's one win for the so-called experts. I doubt there is another one in our future of this episode, but let's do it anyway. Reiss and Leisha are back home, and it's the same old story. Leisha is gushing about loving him, but is Reiss on the same page?
I don't think so.
No.
Ah, yes. We thought as much. Do we have to do this one? I don't reckon we do.
How close are you to feeling the same way?
I'm definitely getting there. Each week we are making progress and I'm getting stronger emotions and feelings towards her.
Lies, Liza Minnelli. He goes on about the arguments that Leisha has caused, but I feel like he is delusional with his version of communicating his feelings. So it seems like he's like a super cold robot. Like, remember how he drank the water? Tell me this is not an Elon Musk robot on TikTok. That's really good robot sound effects from me. No, I just did them all with my mouth right then.
You're not there to be a fixer.
I agree that he is not there to fix her. No one is here to fix the other person, but this guy isn't actually giving her much at all. Certainly not the way he thinks he is. I can't trust Reiss's account of things after the whole dinner table, where he was like, what? Was that not supportive? No. His mum is also just the kind of person who seems to go along with what Reiss says. I doubt she actually pulls him up on much. Leisha has dressed herself in her wedding dress, saying that Reiss is her best friend. I mean, that reads delusional given what we've seen in the edit. And Reiss is saying that he loves her personality and kindness. He loves her personality and kindness. He loves her. But you know what I mean? Like, he doesn't love her.
I cannot stand drama.
Also, what's the bet that Reiss has said this about all of his previous girlfriends, that they were like super dramatic? When it could just be him telling them not to feel the way they feel. You just shouldn't feel that way. Just don't feel that way. And that's not being supportive. I'm a little bit confused on how this starts though, because there is just a little kiss on the lips, which suggests he might be into it. Oh, and his face has had smile mode activated. Oh, thanks, Elon. Oh, shit. Leisha has hit a however very early in her speech.
However, I know how much you've said you hate drama, so I worry that our marriage may be too much for you, or maybe I may be too much for you.
All valid concerns, but when they hit a however early, it means it's going to twist into a bit of a happy ending speech.
I'm certainly in love with you. Forever, Risha.
And then the edit shows no reaction from old mate. Smile mode deactivated. He barrels into his final words where he starts sweet for a hot second, but then he brings up the whole plane flirt. Oh, God. Remember when she drank all the wine on the plane and threw up kind of like on near him and then found a young man to chat up also on the plane? Good times. He says there were times where he questioned their whole relationship. And I'm like, times? You all the times?
Leisha.
Please don't break my heart.
Next time.
No, this is bullshit. Oh, I should have looked at how much time there's. Normally I check how much time there is to go, but I was too enthralled in it. I'm so sorry. This is bullshit. Something does tell me, though, that he might say, let's keep working at it, which could be a real shitty move because he's not into her. But he might do it for, like, appearance sake. We are hanging on a cliff, being edged by E4. Stop edging us, E4. Waiting for our 4th episode this week. God, I'm exhausted. Fourth episode just around the corner. We haven't even got to the most dramatic bits. Even though you're unsatisfied, I'm sorry, I tried really hard. You have gone all the way with me. You need to put the word disrespected in the comments below because we'll not be lucky enough to hear it multiple times per episode anymore now that the haunted little doll is gone. Have you liked? Have you subscribed? Have you commented below? Good. Your work here is done. Goodbye. Oh, I'm actually so mad that it ended like that. I mean, like... Oh, he's probably just going to say, let's make it work. Let's make it work.